Round 1 Japan Cup 1 quarterfinal in the books. Sean Rash, a 223-202 winner over Parker Bone III in an All-American matchup. We take a look at some of the other quarterfinals. Big West Malat taking on Yoshihira Kaji.
And the Beast struggled with pin carry, leaving ringing 10 after ringing 10.
Kaji now with a chance to put the hammer down on Big West Malat. 41-year-old pro with the big strike there.
Yeah, but no style points. Boy, if you looked at the two styles here, you'd say there's no way that Kaji could ever beat this guy. But again, carry problems, and then when West could have applied a little pressure in the 10th frame, he goes through the nose after striking. Kaji just needs 8 on his first ball. West Malat totally disgusted. Here's Kaji's shot here in the 10th. Remember, 8, he moves on.
Looking for 8, and he got 9 to seal the deal against West Malat. 226-213. West was not happy about it. Another quarterfinal on the left. Mika Koivu-Niemi taking on Yoshihira Sakuraba.
Here in the 4th frame, Mika trying to convert the 3-6-7-10, already trailing in the match. Nicely done for Major Mika. Mika then catches a double in the 5th and 6th. Here he is, 7th frame, looking for 3 in a row. And just like that, Mika Koivu-Niemi, he's got a foot firmly planted on his opponent's throat. Here's the 4-bagger right here with a strike in the 8th frame.
Sakuraba now with a chance to stay in the match. That is trouble.
Pocket 7-10s usually aren't going to help a player out, even if you're wearing a Fred Flintstone bowling shirt, which I think is very cool. And then he misses a single pin spare, and that was pretty much it for Sakuraba.
228-171, Mika all over Sakuraba, and Mika Koivu-Niemi moving through to take on Sean Rash in the semifinals. In the other semifinal, Kaji will take on either Osku Palermo or Takeshi Suda, and that match beginning right now. Suda, 37-year-old Japanese PBA pro for 12 years. No strong results in 2012. But he's come through this bracketing format very well and opens up with a strike.
And a nice shot for Suda. And what's interesting, Lon, is that none of the 3 Japanese players on today's telecast have ever won a JPBA event.
Now 29-year-old Osku Palermo, the twin fin. Palermo with 3 PBA titles, answers with a strike of his own.
And in the almost 30-year history of the Japan Cup, this event has only been won twice by Japanese professionals. The first one in 1985 was won by Ken Taniguchi, and then again in 1988 by Takeo Sakai. I had the privilege of competing against both of those players.
And after Sakai won it, you won it in '89. And now Palermo here in the 2nd, and he gets some help for the double.
This is why I'm going to the two-handed style, Lon. Just pure speed and power. The 7-10 standing for a split second. But those pins have absolutely no chance against that bowling ball.
Palermo with the double. Suda trying to match that here. And Suda does just that. Nice ball.
Well, this is more of a traditional strike, if you will. Down and in style on this 42-foot oil pattern. And it's 10 in the pit. Nice start for Takeshi Suda.
37-year-old from Kanagawa, Japan. The right lane has been a little more accommodating to our competitors. Suda now on the left lane. And it doesn't matter what side Suda is on.
Well, he's proving that he's not afraid of the two-handers. This is classic old-school style. Remember, this guy took out Jason Belmonte, and now he's bowling the other two-hander, Osku Palermo, and he's just saying, you know what, guys, I'll just use one hand.
Suda in the round of 16 shut out Belmo 3-0. And now, after 3 in a row, Suda gives way to Palermo working on a double. How quick that comes down. Oh, again, Palermo gets help.
And again, Lon, this is why I'm going to the two-handed style. Their pin carry is incredible. This bowling ball hits the pin so hard. I want you to watch the 7-pin here. Watch what happens. It looks like somebody just tasered it.
A stunned 7 teeters and finally falls. And Palermo matching Suda strike for strike in this quarterfinal match of the Round 1 Japan Cup. Quite a diversity of styles between that man, Suda, and Palermo. Both styles working to perfection so far. Palermo's fourth. Front 4 for Osku.
When that bowling ball is coming at the pins at about 20 miles an hour with a rev rate over 600, the pins have to be thinking something like, run for your life!
I swear I see them quivering when he throws the ball. Palermo with a 10-pin advantage on Suda. We mentioned the 176-player field. 20 were PBA invited pros. 123 were either Japan or Korean pros. And 33 amateurs round out the field. This is our final quarterfinal match. Suda now trying to match Palermo strike for strike. And the Japanese pro leaves the 7.
Terrible break. Remember Osku Palermo's tasered 7-pin? Well, not to be for Suda. Great shot here, goes high flush, and he leaves the stone 7.
So the first blemish on the scorecard to Suda as he tries to clean up the 7. And he does. Suda not happy about that.
Again, the huge difference between the two players is just the raw power from that physical freak of nature right there. Osku Palermo in a two-handed style, the speed and the rev rate, all the pin carry on his side early on in this match.
So a little more pressure now on Takeshi Suda as he, the first to blink in this match against Palermo. 10-pin.
Yeah, and a soft 10, Lon. So it's back-to-back stone 7, soft 10, and he's falling behind quickly. We're only halfway through this match.
Quite an uphill battle for these Japanese pros. They have not won on their own tour, suddenly facing the best in the world, and then you leave an opening for that pro, and the pressure just mounts and mounts, Randy.
And the pressure for these JPBA players, remember, only 2 players from Japan have ever won this event. This is the biggest tournament if you're a JPBA member.
So Suda with back-to-back spares after opening with 3 strikes in a row. Osku Palermo working on 4 in a row, has a 12-pin advantage in this final quarterfinal match of the Round 1 Japan Cup. The winner of this match will take on Yoshihira Kaji in semifinal number 1. Come on back, a lot more action from Tokyo.